What's up, everybody? It's me, Jay Felix here, and yeah, thank you so much for the reception that the last video got. Means a lot. Small numbers, but we get that. It's as simple as that. Today, actually, we're going to get straight into the news. I want to make this short, crisp, and understandable. So, news just got a press release that states that the Esports World Cup has announced that the winner of BMPS will be a part of the EWC. Now, this is the first time I'm going to see after a long time an Indian BGMI team play international tournament. The stakes are high, and that means the winner of BMPS, which is the Battlegrounds Mobile Series, like Pro Series, is in short going to be taking part in what we could say is one of the three important tournaments that happen every year in within PUBG Mobile. So that is like finding the infusion of BGMI and PUBG together. Now, what does this mean? Well, a lot. A lot for amount of income and everything, because if this comes the norm standard, we are going to see foreign investment right away. And with the franchisee system already coming up, which we will talk about more in a future video, I will talk about it after BMPS, because that, let's see now, with this announcement, it all leads to, per se, what this event is. It leads to the growth of BGMI. So, as BGMI even completes 4 years. So, like if you look over the price pool, it was $466,000, which last year was around 3 2. If you compare it to last year, according to the currency changes and everything, it's around 2,380. So we are nearly doubling it. The teams will earn double the revenue. I'm guessing like the first place team is not going to make 75 lakhs. They're going to make much more than that. Like if I had to look at it, I would search like if I could search like BGMI India, like if you quickly go to the event where versatile, like you could see it increased to 375 and versatile made 69. They made 6.9 million, which is damn, that's like oh yeah, 69 million. But yeah, 69 lakhs, my bad, man. That's an additional 2 million or 1.2 million, which was added to the trade. The result spread like this. Okay. So if you calculate it, you would see like the result of this. But that is one thing. But now if you take a look at this year's tournament, which is literally happening tomorrow, the impact of this is as big as it gets, because the amount of money coming in is suddenly now increased exponentially. These are old numbers. We are going to see now new numbers, which is going to be tough. Like we don't know what is the proper price distribution, so that we come to know. Like obviously the MVP title and everything. But I want to make you all realize the gravity of the situation. If the winning team was winning around $87,500 for winning BMPS last year during the PUBG Mobile World Cup, which took place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the Esports World Cup tournament, the team that finished 14th, if you can see over here, 15, 16 to 18 made that much. The bottom teams made it. Can you believe it? Like legit, can you believe it? Like that is what is happening. Can you just take a look at this? Like this is insane. Like if you think about it, like the amount of money that could be coming in if a team does well, even if an Indian team gets to the top 16, they make they have a chance of making the same amount of money. Just got to the top 16. And if you win, oh my god, it's half a million in your name, like nearly half a million. But that's not the point. Like you can see over here, like, again, we don't know the how much is that, but you're taking an assumption, you get into the top 16, and my oh my, so you're dealing with a lot of money here. And I think so that is the main point which I want to get to, is that in this, if this is like if an Indian team gets to the top 16, they literally make half the price. Like, do you all realize how big this is? So my belief is that obviously whichever team makes, I hope that they get in the top 16. All they need to do is, for example, if I'm correct, is in the group stage, the first half, which is going to be taking place over here. So how did it go forth is like you can see the group stage is 26th, 25th. So literally the team gets the win on 7th. They've got 18 days to go there, get their visas, everything, which will be done much easily. And yeah, they go there. Now look at this. 24 teams, three groups of eight. You do realize how big this is getting. So every team, like one of the teams will have to play like 18 matches. All of them will play 18 matches. They have to just make it to the top 16. You make it to the top 16, like no top eight. You'll have to make it to the top eight. Even if they don't, they go into the bottom 16. Bottom 16, then top eight goes into this. So you here, they need to just make it to the top 16. You make it to the top 16, and you just look, like if you go back, you have to just make it to the top 16. Because if you go back and we look at the numbers, this is where we're talking. This is insane. You're making half of the price. Like, could you imagine you're making literally like so much money for just see the jump. It's nearly not a double, but you realize it's quite a lot of jump. Even $50,000 around 40 lakh rupees, 43 lakhs, 43.5. That's a good point. The money, the infusion, and now we are with this small thing. I believe it leads to franchising, and finally, and maybe we see the return of international teams. That is it. Like that is clearly it because monetary wise, there's a lot to play with. For example, in India, if a player's salary is around 40,000, 50,000 for like new players, and pro players are getting 1.5 lakhs, if a team actually makes international 1.5 lakhs, a euro right now is 120 rupees, like around 120 rupees. A team will just have to pay less than 1,000 euros, like what, around 1,000 euros, like yeah, 1,000 euros, 1,000 euros, yeah, correct, 1,000 euros, 1,000 euros for a salary. You'll realize the number over here because outside India, the average mean salary a person can make is around 1,500 euros, 1,500 pounds. Like a euro is 100, a pound is 120. You do realize it'll be like minimum wage. So we could, and with all the things, I think so you'll be having an Indian team if you have a slot for what comes next, which is the what Global Open? Yeah, not Global Open, sorry, World Championship. Like if I'm correct, it is PMGC, which is the last tournament. Yeah, if now in the PMGC, there's another thing which has to be included. There are two invite slots. If this year, like if I go to here, if I show it to you all guys, like PM25, like there are two invite slots. Like right now, no team is confirmed. Yeah, these two invite slots. If an Indian team gets it, you do realize in Thailand they'll be playing. I think so. Like last year's price was around like a million. I'm not so sure. $3 million. $3 million. That's the money. But yeah, those last 2 points. Last time it was given to like the former team, and it was always rumored that an Indian team can get. But this year, I highly feel this will be a very funny assumption to me that the winner of BGIS and the winner of BMPS will get the slot to PMGC. That's my thoughts, not from leaks or anything. These are my thoughts, but I think so it can come true. So let's see what does it mean. So yeah, that's all for me. I hope you'll enjoy. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.